Says I'm alive. I'm breathing. Hmm. You unmuted me?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Oh, we got 5 people on.
Yeah, 5 people on.
Oh, 6. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. What do you think? Yeah?
Jen
Okay.
says good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our Thumbs Up Thursday. Today, we're going to have Aero Cabinets with Val and Scott. They're going to talk about our most popular cabinets, sewing cabinets, and my favorite chair. So I hope you enjoy the show and learn a lot. Okay. Welcome, Val and Scott.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. I'm excited. I always love when you two are on. It's a fun
and
day.
we are going to have some
here.
great cabinets here to show with some great deals that you'll talk about when we move things around.
Okay.
Everyone keeps saying morning. Oh, because it's
they're in
California.
Yes,
Oh
it's still
my
morning
gosh.
for them.
Golly, I'm over here needing my
like-
afternoon coffee.
Yeah, he's sitting here waiting for his lunch.
Yeah, time for a siesta.
All right, well, we'll get started here, Barbie, and then we'll turn it back to you when we're done with these sets. All right. Well, good morning, everybody. Happy Thumbs Up Thursday. It is Thursday.
Double thumbs up.
Yes, double thumbs up. I can't wait for Friday. So we have some great cabinets here to show you to help give you that solution for you to be able to sew in comfort, to sew longer. And why not just start out with our number one
What's
seller?
the best seller?
We're going to start out with our number one sewing cabinet, which accommodates about 95% of the machines out on the market. So this is our Kangaroo and Joey. So the Kangaroo is the big cabinet, and the Joey, just like on the animal, it nestles right inside its mother's pocket. So this is our Joey. It's a freestanding unit. It's got 3 full view soft closed drawers. It's on heavy duty locking casters.
And it locks.
And it locks. Yes, we just don't have the keys in it. They don't give us the keys to the castle, apparently.
they don't trust Scott with the keys because they know he's gonna forget where he put them.
You saw how small it was when it was all compacted down.
Wait, what is the size when when everything's
all
tucked
the way
away?
Closed up? It's 4.5 feet by 2 feet. But the nice thing that I love about this cabinet is you don't have to open up a door, or flip over a panel. You can just easily come up and start sewing
right here.
Like within seconds, you have your machine right there. And if you want to do a few little projects before the kids come home or before your husband comes home, wow, it's super easy.
Super easy.
If you have the space, we are going to show you how big this cabinet gets to be. So this cabinet, like I said, is on heavy duty locking casters. It's got this nice pull-out drawer here for extra storage. You can put books or whatever in. And it has this beautiful drawer cover here that's just giving you a little bit extra real estate on the left-hand side here for your project to sit on. Now,
but wait, there's more.
There's more. Scott has a panel over by him that you can lift up. And so it's just an additional 15 inches on the right-hand side. And it's a great place to put your laptop, your coffee, what have you.
Your snacks.
Your pin cushions. So it's just a nice little area, but it also has this huge, beautiful back leaf that comes up. And with this cabinet, it's got 2 support legs here in the back. So you can put another sewing machine back here. You can make it a cutting surface, but look how much space you have here on the left-hand side for your project to sit on. And you don't have to worry about your stitches being pulled or dragged because it just sits nice and flat on the back here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And when you look at all the different corners here, as we go around the entire cabinet, what you'll notice,
have any bruises.
No bruises. And with rounded corners, your projects aren't going to catch as you're pushing them back onto that rear quilt leaf. Nothing's going to catch, nothing's going to snag. Because on every corner, when we have the leaves up, everything's rounded.
Everything is rounded
perfect.
edges. Yes. So you don't have to worry about, banging your legs or your fabric catching on it. Like Scott said, you've got a lot of workspace here. But we also, for this show, we are giving away our Kiwi cabinet. And I just want to show you how that complements this cabinet for your workspace and gives you that ease of, being able to cut and press and sew in all one swoop. And it does, so just so you guys know, this is our gray color. Our Kiwi is white. If you order this cabinet, you're going to get the matching set. We're just trying to.
What if I wanted multicolors?
You could do multicolors. If you wanted a gray cabinet and a white Kiwi, you can do that. Most definitely. We're just showing you the options.
Just trying to mix it up today.
But it's the nice little thing. And I'm actually going to have Scott be our little demo person here. So I'm going to have him sit in this sewing chair and show how easy it is for him to go from one position to the next. And, our Kangaroo cabinet is on heavy duty locking casters, and it does move on any kind of flooring that you have. It's a nice heavy metal caster with a rubber base to it, polyurethane base to it. So it's not going to mar up any kind of flooring that you have. But just look at this space that Scott has right here to sew in.
I got my wingspan.
Easily sit there and he could cut his piece of fabric.
What I love too about the Kiwi with this panel, so this flips open and now I can actually slide underneath here. So I'm not trying to cut, having to reach all the way over. I can slide in, cut, trim my pieces. Not that I iron, but if I did iron.
He is not an ironing kind of person.
I could come right here. I could press, and then I'm turning right to sewing. And with this left side drawer cover, it's just, Valerie's got the quilt. So now, when we've got our blocks assembled and we're, if we're doing some free motion, or I just use a walking foot, straight lines, but we're doing our top stitching, as we're pushing everything back, what you notice is that it goes right back to that quilt leaf. And where these cabinets work absolutely fantastic is when you're not using it, put it against the wall. Then when you are using it, you bring it out from the wall, bring that quilt leaf up, and then the quilt leaf catches your project, and then the wall acts as that backstop. So like Valerie said, it's not going to fall off the back, and then the needle's like a pivot point and everything goes to the right. The quilt leaf prevents that from happening. And we've got all this support on the left-hand side. So we're not fighting gravity here, and we're not fighting gravity on the back. And so we get those beautiful, clean, straight lines, nice seams. Your corners, if you iron, do line up nice and straight. Although most of mine do anyway. It's fine.
That's okay. But look how big this is. When it is completely open, it is 6 feet by 3.5 feet when it's open there. So it is
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
That's a lot.
That is a lot of space. And then you've got that Kiwi. So let's touch a little bit about this Kiwi. So this Kiwi here, it does come with that pressing mat and that cutting mat there on the top. So those two pieces do come with it. And then also inside the drawers, there are 2 removable thread holders. Look at those beautiful colors.
We got fun colors in here today.
These, you can have it sit right next to you here if you're switching out a bunch of colors.
Thread doesn't come with it.
The thread does not come with it.
You do have to supply your own thread.
So you can take those, like I said, or like Scott has done. Scott, why don't you tell the viewers today what you do with yours and your Kiwi besides dropping it down the staircase?
But man, just put me on blast. So I was taking my Kiwi to the local Milwaukee Guild for a meeting to show it, and I dropped it down my stairs.
But it still works.
She still works. Just took a little bruise. I was quite surprised. But I digress. So removable thread storage. I don't actually keep these in my Kiwi at home. I just went to Home Depot, or you can go to Lowe's, Menards, whatever your local hardware store is. Grab an L bracket for both sides. And then what you end up doing is you make a floating shelf and just taking an old piece of fabric. I know we all have plenty of scraps. Throw it over the top so your threads don't get dusty. And then you've got your drawer, right? So you can
never have enough storage.
Never. I always find things to fill it up with. So you can remove these because they're removable. Make a floating shelf. Then you've got your drawers. I hope California is ready for the dad joke of the morning. So drawer 1, thread storage. Drawer 2, thread storage. All right, authorized fam. I don't know if you're ready for drawer 3. Dun, dun, dun. Choose your own adventure. Crack myself up. Okay, and drawer 4. So this one's really fun. Really deep. We have a small serger in here. So small serger, iron. Ours at home is all scraps. No, they are not organized. It is just full of scraps. But that's the great thing about the Kiwi is it's that extra solution for cutting, pressing, storage. And she's tiny. You can park this anywhere. I mean,
yes.
Ours lives in our closet because we're in a tight space. We took over my oldest's bedroom because she's in the dorms and we want a natural light. So we fold the Kiwi up when we're done, and it goes right in the closet. There, it's in the closet.
A nice little complementary cabinet to this large, expansive cabinet that you see here. So we are going to talk a little bit about the lift. So as you can see, expansive workspace, you've got, your quilt leaf, you can easily put it down.
So
as you can see here, it does come, it does not come with you. It's a separate purchase, is an acrylic insert. So this acrylic insert is custom cut to the opening of the cabinet to your machine. So this opening here accommodates about 95% of the machines out on the market. So if you own one of the new Bernina 990s or the Radiants or Avenires, it will not fit in this. We do have options, and the people at Authorized Sew and Vac can direct you to looking at the Sydney or the Sydney Light. So with this opening right here is 23 3/4 by 12 1/2. So you're going to want to measure accommodating for any sort of cords or knobs on your machine. So like I said, about 95% of the machines out on the market, your Janome 9450s and below, your Bernina 7 series and below will all work in here. So it's a 3-position hydraulic lift. So you can bring it all the way up to attach an embroidery arm, or if you do any sort of garment sewing and you do cuffs or anything like that, you can get right to the end right there. You have your flatbed sewing where you're mostly going to be sewing in at all times.
That's the magic.
That's the magical place. And then you've got storage here. So this is where you can put it down. If you put it down, I do get told a lot at shows when I travel to quilt shows is who puts their machines away?
Not I.
There are a few people out there that do like to put things away and have it put away when they do have company and stuff coming over.
I don't believe it.
So then it's got this nice little cover. So if you still want to sit here and piece or cut, you still have this large, expansive workspace when it's even closed up. So then when you're ready to sew, and I'm just going to show you quick because then we're going to move on to the next one. We'll close this one up. So you can easily it is magic. And the machine and the weight of the machine and the hydraulics on the lift does all the work. And I'm just going to show you one more time. You literally just push on the top of the machine and it comes up. You got to be careful because some of them might flint because it's so strong. But this is such a great cabinet. So Kangaroo cabinet, Kangaroo and Joey. This is in our gray. We also have a white option, and it also comes in teak, which is our brown, as you can see here on this color right here. So all 3 of our colors right here for this cabinet are available. Authorized Vac and Sew can definitely talk to you guys about shipping. So you can either get this assembled and either picked up at their store or shipped directly to you for a fee, or we can ship it to you unassembled, and then that means you put it together. So, but definitely talk to the folks at Authorized, and they will be able to get you set up.
What's the, before we switch, what's the warranty for these?
So this is because this is part of the Kangaroo line. This has a lifetime warranty on it. So if anything happens, we have this absolutely amazing customer service team that is actually right outside. Door here from us, and they are there to help you with any questions, any sort of assembly questions. If there's a damaged piece when it ships to you, we can definitely get that sent to you as well. So look again how small and compact this amazing cabinet gets. As you can see, no doubt that this is our #1 seller.
Oh gosh, it goes to small space in the home, then you get large work surface, then you get all the drawer storage in the world. It checks all the boxes.
And you get free Kiwi with it too, so that's absolutely amazing. So
telling them the specials early.
All right, so we are going to send this back to Barbie. Barbie, if you want to tell them about the amazing deals on this cabinet, and we'll have the next one up for you here shortly.
Okay, thank you. All right. So for the Kangaroo and Joey sewing cabinet, you will get the free Kiwi cabinet with it. And our price is regular price is $2,699. And we have it on special for $1,999. That's a great price. And that whole setup is just amazing. And I love the chair too. You've got to come in and try out that chair. So, so if you purchase the Wallaby and the Kangaroo and the Joey or the Aussie, you will get the Kiwi cabinet free. That is $699 value right there that you will receive for free. So it's pretty cool. So call us up, come in and see us, and we'll be more than happy to help you out.
All
Are
right.
they set up and ready? Okay.
Yep. We are
Back
all
to
set.
you.
Thank you.
We're back.
We're back. So our next cabinet here, as you can see, this is our Wallaby cabinet. This comes in the teak color as well as the white.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Brenda's from Michigan. Yes, she's on. She's on my time.
Yeah, but she's actually on Eastern.
Oh, she's an hour ahead of us. Dadgummit. Can't win.
This is our Wallaby cabinet. Again, part of the Kangaroo line, lifetime warranty on heavy duty locking casters. But the difference between this one and the one that we just showed you is this one closes up and locks up. And I'm actually going to have to move this down this way just so you can.
Is that even a sewing? That's a sewing cabinet?
It is a sewing cabinet.
You can't even tell it's a sewing
Look
cabinet.
at that. And you've got the beautiful leaf in the back here. Look at that. And it
And
moves so
just so
easy.
y'all can see, I mean, we are on carpet here in the studio. We always like to demo on carpet. That's a question Valerie and I get at shows. Gosh, every time is how do they do on carpet? Now, we're not on 1970 shag, but we are on carpet here. And with the heavy duty casters that the main cabinet bodies are on, I mean, they just glide effortlessly.
So as you can see, when it's closed up, is 3.5 feet by 1.5 feet. So very small and compact. And we're just going to show you. So you just unlock it. And that's the nice thing is this one locks up.
Hey, we got the keys with this one.
They allowed us to have the keys. Now it's on your side. So you be good with those.
Dun, dun,
So
dun.
you open this up. And as you can see, it's got 33 thread holders there. It's got a little cubby there for storage. And yes, Pockets is our mascot. So Pockets will come with your cabinet. You're going to flip this leaf over on the top right there to get to the sewing well. And as you can see here, it's got a nice little space here to store a serger. You can have
soft closing drawer on the
soft
bottom.
Closing drawer on this little storage drawer right here. But then you can easily flip this over and you can use a serger right here or whatever you would like to use. And it's just a nice little space to have.
And like the Kangaroo and Joey with that drawer cover, if you're not putting a second machine there, that also acts as a great place for your project to rest while you're working on larger quilts and larger garments.
And as you can see, it does also come with this cover here. So you could sit here and still work while your machine is put down into storage. I'm just going to set that to the side here. And then it's got the same 3-position hydraulic lift. Now, one thing I didn't mention on the last one, Scott, is with the 3 core cabinets that we're going to show them today, the Kangaroo and Joey, this Wallaby, as well as the next cabinet, they can also get it in an electric lift form too.
Yeah, we left the best part out.
We left the best part out. So this cabinet, if you feel that you don't have that upper body strength to push this down, and it is a lot easier when you do have, the machine on it. But if you feel that you don't have it, we do have that option now where you can assemble the cabinet yourself with an electric lift. So such an amazing add-on.
There's a caveat to it.
What's the caveat, Scott?
Well, if you order an electric lift, you have to do the dance. It's electric.
I don't do it.
The electric? Yeah, come on. We can do the electric slide. Okay. Anyway, back to sewing.
I had enough caffeine and I woke up with a head cold yesterday morning, so I'm like, blah.
I like to dance.
We've got, the 3-position hydraulic lift, you bring it all the way up into your free arm, put your embroidery on, you got it to your flatbed, and then all the way down into storage. This as well, getting that custom cut insert to fit around your machine is such a game changer. It's going to give you that nice flat work surface. Your stitches are not going to pull and drag, and they're not going to pull and drag, especially when you have this beautiful leaf up in the back.
It's
So,
giant.
This is giant. So now when it's completely open, so when it was closed, it was 3.5 by 1.5. It is now 6 by 5.
It doubled.
It doubled in
Basically,
size.
it doubled.
So like I said, ladies, we didn't get Transformers. We had Barbie dolls and My Little Ponies and Care Bears when we were younger. We now get Transformers as adults for our sewing room.
What?
So now
So what colors is Wallaby available in?
Wallaby comes in this teak, which is our brown color, and then also in white. And it also comes with this free kiwi that Scott showed you on the last cabinet. So this free kiwi also comes with it. And
Where's
you can
the
easily, your
camera?
panel fell down.
Hey, there we go. I was looking at the camera.
So
You're not
look at
supposed to
that.
do
You
that,
can
but I sure
pair that
was.
up right next to it. It is the same height when you take this pressing mat off. So you can easily put it in this corner right back here. You can extend your workspace on that side. But again, just the accessibility for you to sit and cut and press and sew all in one swivel of your chair.
Swivel.
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 See, I don't do the electric. I do the
We,
swivel.
we haven't used that word yet. Swivel. I like swivel.
But
And
look at that. Oh, look at that beautiful workspace.
that is marvelous. And Barbie, we will talk about the chairs. I promise we're not ignoring your favorite chairs. We are going to talk about these. But yeah, I mean, this is again, this is just absolutely fantastic. I mean, it's my wingspan, right?
Yes.
It's actually, I mean, it's
long.
it's just
Oh,
there.
you're really stretching.
Pull the muscle. But again, same thing that we saw with the Kangaroo and Joey. Again, so you've got this support here. If you did want to bring that serger or that second machine up here, this caster here, it does lock on the support leg here. But if you're not putting that second machine up here, again, having this work surface and support on the left-hand side, so you're not fighting gravity, you're not fighting gravity on the back. It just makes the experience.
It does.
It takes the uncomfort out of sewing.
And we will get there, but having the right sewing chair also is a game changer as well as that insert. I mean, you're not fighting your project.
Gosh.
You're at the right height. You've
Just
got
completes
it's
the experience.
ergonomically correct in every aspect. It's just absolutely amazing.
So how quick can we close it up and then open it back up?
Well, do you want both of us to do it or just one of us?
Man, go for it. I'm sitting in the chair. I like the chair.
All right. Do you got a timer? Are you going to start counting?
Sure, I'll count.
Okay, ready,
Sí.
set.
Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. What are we at? 15, 16. Are we going to close up the kiwi? Oh, we can close up the kiwi. Okay. So that's like 20. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 30 seconds. We'll
Look at that.
take 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
And I was in the way.
He was in my way.
The chairs are just so comfy.
So look at that. I mean, if you're sewing on your dining room table, and like he said, this doesn't even look like a sewing cabinet.
You can't
It
even
looks
tell.
like a credenza or something that you would have in your dining room. So, I mean, if you're sewing on that kitchen table or you're sewing on those plastic floppy tables,
Oh gosh.
but do yourself and your machine a favor and get a cabinet for it to have a permanent home.
Yeah,
Again-
and especially if you're sewing fast, if you are using a serger, you have all that vibration. And with the cabinets, having those heavy duty casters and being able to lock those in place, and if you're using an embroidery module, again, all that vibration, being able to lock that in place, it sends all that vibration right into the ground. You don't lose any tension inside your embroidery hoops. Your stitches stay nice and straight. It just, man,
There's one thing I want to show too, because we do get this a lot. So with these hinges, they do have a little bit of play, but they're meant to have a little bit of play because they're not going to catch your fabric. So they're kind of like I forgot what kind of hinge they call them. It's a specific hinge. So as you can see, it's a little wobbly there, but yet that's just going to give it so that your fabric doesn't catch on it. It has a little play to it. But again, our cabinets, Kangaroo cabinets, lifetime warranty on them.
Mhm.
We stand behind our product. We have a great customer service team. Again, you can get this shipped fully assembled directly to you, to the store to pick up. Or if you want to put it together yourself, we can
super
definitely
easy.
do that.
I mean, we've got an entire YouTube channel dedicated to assembly, and like Valerie was just talking about, even down to the little details like the hinges that we use in the cabinets. At Arrow Sewing, almost all of us are, whether we're sewing, whether it's garments or quilts, beads, crafts, we're a small company, but we are our own consumers. So it's those little details, like having rounded corners, having that extra drawer for notions, hinges, just all those little things that go into it. It's because we're our own customers. That's actually the hard part about working here. So you just want to buy everything.
I kind of have. I've got.
Yeah, you've been on a spree lately.
Cutting tables. I got the dingo.
Yeah.
I got the kookaburra, and I've got the bandicoot at home.
She's got it all.
And plus chairs. So, but I do have 2 little girls. They're 10 and 11, and they want to. So my youngest actually wants to be a fashion designer. So she doesn't know this yet, but I just bought a refurbished machine, actually 2 identical ones for them, so that they can have their own little sewing nook in the basement. So, so Wallaby, we are going to pass this back to you, Barbie, and you can talk about the amazing deal on the Wallaby, and we'll have the next cabinet in here momentarily.
Thank you. All right. So on the Wallaby sewing cabinet with the free kiwi, we have that on sale for $1,699. The MSRP is $2,299. So this is a great deal. And like they said, it is very important to have proper support for your machines. It does make a big difference, and having one at the right height for you, you can get your seams straighter because you're not stretching. You are actually, your shoulders and everything are sitting in the right position, and you can just sew along. So these cabinets are wonderful for your sewing room. Also, remember to get your $100 gift card. We need 100 viewers. So like and share and tell your friends to log on. And they're almost ready. So, and like I said, give us a call and come in.
We are ready.
And check us out. You're ready. Okay.
You're ready. All right. So the next one we have here is our Aussie cabinet. So again, just like the Kangaroo Joey and the Wallaby, the Aussie has that same size opening for your machine. Also comes in white or teak, has that lifetime warranty. But look how small this is.
Oh, this one's fun.
This one is fun.
This one's fun.
So this one here, when it's closed up,
So
what do you think, Scott?
Well, it kind of looks, like Wallaby, but man, when we open this.
So this right now is our Aussie cabinet. It is 4 feet by 2 feet wide.
And man, wait till you see this
You guys
opened up.
ready? You ready for this?
All
right. So you unlock. Oh, they gave us the keys to this one too.
Ethan, I love it. You're
All right.
finally getting some trust. So we're gonna go from 4 feet to over 8 feet.
8.5 feet
Yeah,
of
wait.
workspace. Look at that. So then it also has this beautiful caddy that you can pull out, and you can have a little space right here. This one also too comes with the kiwi. So as you can see, as we're opening everything up, how expansive. This is like
It
the
is
whole
huge.
back of the wall here for us.
It is huge.
So then this caddy, you can either have it out, you can take this and you can tuck it away inside of here. So you can still get to it. It's got 2 soft closing drawers and a nice little place to store your extra scraps. You can put a serger down there. Or, Scott, if you want a larger workspace.
I can't reach that.
So you've got this opening.
Eva, can you show this?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
If anyone is worried if they're strong enough, I am 220 pounds light, and I could use it as a bed.
I'm sure it's not as comfortable as a bed, but
I mean, just need a pillow.
all right. So again, that hydraulic lift, you could also get it with the electric lift. You can bring it all the way up. As you can see, I am not doing anything but releasing it. And then you just push it back down into the flatbed. Again, getting this insert is a game changer for your machine. Did I put it on the right way? Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Oh, nope. I have it
No,
flipped.
arrows in front.
Oh, yeah,
We're
I
good.
did. Look
So
at
there's a cheat sheet to the inserts. If you ever don't know which way it goes,
that. Oh, and the inscription is facing
Yeah.
upwards.
there's a little arrow sticker. I don't think you'll be able to see that, but arrow goes in front.
And hold on, we're not done.
Oh
Scott.
wait, it gets bigger still.
We also have this beautiful leaf that comes up here in the back. So look how expansive this cabinet gets.
I mean, there's not a
8.5
project in the world you
feet
can't do
by
on this
4
cabinet.
feet. I mean, even look at that overview. Look at your workspace. So this is our awesome.
Hi, Valerie.
cabinet. Hi, how are you over there? So if you have the ability to have this in your sewing space, this is a game changer in
Yeah.
itself. So you've got all of that workspace right in there to move back and forth between your
Oh, I'm
projects.
hiding. I didn't even realize this. I'm hiding the
Oh.
storage cubbies.
Yes, it
So-
comes with 3 storage cubbies on top of this cabinet
And
here.
these are the big cones.
Those
that's-
are the big cones.
Yeah. And you've got a middle one and then a nice bottom storage cubby as well.
And then you can also use your serger right here as well.
Yeah.
I mean, just think of the possibilities of being able to sit and have this as your sewing cabinet.
When you think about it, because Authorize is including the Kiwi as a show special, you've got a machine in the lift. You could do a small machine in the caddy. We already see, that. Okay, not the right view, but there's a small serger in the bottom drawer of the Kiwi. I mean, you could store 3 machines with this cabinet.
Your dining room table has nothing on this.
No,
Nothing.
No,
Not a thing.
no.
Like, I mean, that puts it to shame.
I mean, you never have to clear off that dining room table.
No.
Go to the closet. There's usually 4 towels on top of your machine. Take your machine out. Then there's usually a little rolling cart involved. So it takes you 20 minutes to set up. You get 20 minutes to sew, and then you got to take everything down again. And heaven forbid you want to use more than one machine.
Yeah.
I mean, here, we just got it all.
So our Aussie cabinet. So again, part of the Kangaroo line, lifetime warranty on heavy duty locking casters. This specific one is available in white or teak. You can get it assembled or unassembled. You can get it with a hydraulic lift. You can get it with an electric lift. So many different options for you
It's
to get
incredible.
this cabinet into your home. But I mean, closing this one up too. I mean, this doesn't,
Even with how big it is, it's still quick.
yeah, still
It's-
probably 30 seconds.
Yeah. I'm not actually going to count,
You're
but
well, because
just-
you messed me up last time because you were counting in Spanish.
we can do it in German. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, keep going.
It's never a dull day here at the office when Scott is in the office.
I like to keep it interesting.
But look at this. I mean, just such a nice, even if you don't have the quilt leaf up, look at that large, long, expansive space.
I could do French too. Un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq, six, sept, huit, neuf, dix. I can only go to 10 in French. Spanish and German, I can count forever.
So, and the nice thing too is one thing, these ends here, they do have little ways to lock them in. So there's these little J hooks on the end. So you just easily pop it in the hole here so that if you ever bump this with your knee, it's not going to go flying on
Can
you.
you see that there? Sort of. Yes.
But look at that.
Sorry, I was playing
I
with the
know.
hook.
I know. But look at, so when it's all closed up, again, it doesn't even look like a sewing cabinet. It's such a beautiful cabinet. We've showed you the Kangaroo and Joey. That one is available in all 3 colors, has accessibility to your machine 24/7. We've showed you the Wallaby and the Aussie here. They close up, they lock up. So if you do want to put it away, if you have company coming over, you don't want the grandkids to get into it, you can easily lock up your sewing machine. And all 3 of these come with this free Kiwi. And just
That's
think
incredible.
of the possibilities of your storage and the thread storage and being able to just sit there and cut and press and sew. And you don't have to get up to go over to your iron. You don't have to get up to go
Yeah.
over to your cutting table.
It's A to Z. It
It
really is.
It's so easy. And with the lifetime warranty on these and our customer service and our YouTube channel, Arrow has your back all the time with this cabinet. We're here to make sure that you are able to sew in comfort, to sew longer. And just the ergonomics is just absolutely amazing. So
Easter's coming up. There's projects that need to be completed.
there is Easter is coming up and it's
It is.
super late too
Yeah.
this year. So it gives
A
you that
sewing
extra time.
cabinet. So they can call in or stop in at Authorize.
Yep.
And if they're taking it unassembled, I mean, it's going to ship out within 48 hours of us having the order. You
Yeah.
could have your new cabinet
And
mean-
set up before Easter.
and think of all the UFOs that could become gifts given Just throwing it out there.
And so just to put a little note out there, if you do choose to go with the assembled cabinet, it is going to be about a month before
On the
it is
assembled.
ready. So if you do the assembled, it is a little bit longer of a turnaround time just because we're in Wisconsin. We do put everything together here, and then shipping from Wisconsin to California or wherever you may be at, it does take about a week or so to get there.
Yeah.
So
Back to you,
That
Barbie.
sounds good. Thank you. I just
All right.
love it.
we'll be back.
Okay, so the Aussie sewing cabinet comes with a free kiwi also. That one we're selling for $1,999. The MSRP is $2,699. It's a great deal. And look at how organized you can be. It looks more like a buffet table when it's closed up. And then you could extend the back and have all your food displayed when you're not sewing. I just love these cabinets, and they are really well put together. They're my favorite. So give us a call or come in and we'll get you going on having this beautiful cabinet in your home. And also remember, like and share so we can get more viewers on here and give you a bigger drawing.
All right,
So-
we're all set.
Okay, you're set. Okay, we're ready.
All right, so we are back, and
I'm not set.
you're not set.
Okay, now I'm set.
Are you set? Okay, you all
Cords
good
keep
here?
coming out.
So this is our Krista cabinet. So this is off of our Arrow line.
Mhm.
With our Arrow line, the one thing that you're not going to see is the soft close drawers. These are just regular drawers that you're going to see. And it has a 10-year warranty on it, but still a great quality cabinet
Oh gosh, yeah.
that we stand
Who's it
behind.
designed by?
This one here, so this is called our Krista table. So Krista Watson, if you have ever heard of her, we took this as an inspiration from her,
Mhm.
and we came out with a cabinet very similar. As you can see, it was very similar to the kangaroo cabinet, but we've modified it and we've made it just to be a little bit more streamlined. I
Yeah,
guess.
it's a little more on the affordability scale.
Correct. Yep.
So you have those main features that you need in a sewing cabinet. You have the ability to bring the machine down, the deck of the machine down level with the cabinet. And then we'll show you some of the other features. It should look very similar to the kangaroo, just doesn't have
Yeah.
the chest of drawers.
It just, yeah, exactly. And the only thing too is you can't put your machine down into storage. So this one here, as you can see, the machine is already in it, and we've got that acrylic insert. So the difference between the lifts on these two is the hydraulic one is, or the electric for the kangaroo, is you push it all the way down into storage. For this one, it's a manual lift. And in order to adjust your manual lift, you have to take your machine off, and there's a little lever underneath there that you pull up and you clip it in.
If you can see,
Yep, we can-
here's
yep,
the
there we go.
lever.
And it clicks in, and then you can just set your sewing machine right here. So if you're going to embroider, or if you're going to do, your cuffs or anything like that, still has that. Let's put it down so then we can show them the whole. There we go.
And again, who puts their machine away?
Yeah. So if you don't put your machine away and you're looking for a very affordable cabinet, this one only comes in white, but same features as the kangaroo. It's got that right leaf there on the back. It's got the quilt leaf here in the back with the 2 support legs.
And the white's timeless. It goes with everything.
It does go with everything. But instead of the drawers, your chest of drawers, you are now going to have, it's just a door that comes out, a little panel, just to hold that up. Because you're always going to want some sort of support if you're putting weight underneath there.
Very similar to the Wallaby.
Yes. So then you just have this, and this is a magnet in the front and clips right in. So still a nice, expansive workspace.
Rounded corners on all those edges, just like we saw with the kangaroo and Joey. So you have, again, you've got those main features that
Yes.
let you sew in comfort, to sew longer, to make those projects into gifts.
And the difference is that, with the kangaroo or the Arrow line too, they're not on those heavy duty metal casters, but they're still on heavy duty locking casters. So still moves around on any kind of flooring that you may have in your sewing space. So like he said, just an affordable cabinet. If you don't put your sewing machine away,
This is the way to go.
this is absolutely the way to go. So you still have the expansive workspace. You just don't have the drawers. But I mean, that doesn't mean you can't buy those extra and
Hey, doesn't mean-
accessorize
Guess
your
what? Kiwi is sold separately.
Kiwi is sold separately.
And I bet you Authorized could help them with a Kiwi purchase with
the Krista
their
cabinet.
Krista purchase.
Absolutely.
They sure could.
So just because it doesn't come with the Kiwi, that is sold separately, and you can purchase that by itself.
And it will
So-
come with those accessories, the cutting mat, the pressing pad, the
Those
thread
two threads,
storage.
yes,
It comes with all
absolutely.
the goodies. If you did want to kind of a la carte,
There
as
we
they
go.
say.
When you go to those fancy restaurants.
Yeah.
And you're
I
like,
don't-
what am I ordering?
Can't I have to hand the menu to my wife, babe? I can't read this. What should I get? Oh,
So
jeez.
this is the Krista cabinet. So the only thing too is I just want to make a note, if you are using your machine with a knee lift and you order that insert, we'll just need to have you measure that opening just to accommodate that knee lift,
Yeah.
because that bar in the front
The
right there,
the support bracket.
the support bar does get in the way
Right here.
on some of the machine models out there. So we just got to make sure we know
and
exactly.
that's the great thing about these inserts, is because they are custom cut for the machine, for the cabinet. If the machine position in the sewing well, if this needs to shift to the left or to the right, we can absolutely accommodate those
and that's
custom.
on any of the cabinets.
Yeah,
Actually, if you want
absolutely.
it to be a little bit more to the right or to the left, I mean, we definitely will work with you, and just let Authorize know. We'll just have to send you a sheet for measuring.
Yeah,
And we can definitely do that. Some people like to sit very far to the left. Some people like to sit very far to the right. So it doesn't matter on the machine or the opening. It's just whatever your preference is.
as long as the machine fits in the opening, and you want to scooch this to the right or to the left, and then depending on how and where you're sitting, trying to get yourself to make sure your center needle, we can absolutely. It's so cool to watch it on the screen. Oh, guys, I'm entertained by little things. But yeah, we can have these. We can custom the custom.
Yeah.
We can custom
Customize the customized.
to make sure this is positioned exactly how
That
you're
makes it
looking
extra
for it.
special to have a double
A
customized
double
insert.
custom. It's custom squared. We're off the rails today.
And I don't know if it's not enough coffee or too much coffee. I don't
Could
know.
be both.
A little bit. So, I mean, again, it folds down to a very small footprint. Great for any sort of space.
Did we show the quilt leaf on the back?
Yeah, I already had it up and I put it down.
Golly.
So this here is our Krista cabinet. Again, part of the Aero line, 10-year warranty, only comes in white. Again, you can get this one shipped fully assembled to you to the store, or we can ship it to you in a quicker turnaround time.
Yeah.
If you're willing to put it together. As you can see, it's a very simple cabinet. Our instructions are absolutely amazing, and they're very detailed, and anybody can put these together.
They're in English.
They are in English. And I get a lot of customers that come up to me. Scott and I travel a lot to quilt shows around all of the 48 states. And a lot of people, it's amazing having some of these older women are in their 80s and they're like, I put that together myself. And it's so awesome. And it's so rewarding to hear them say that it was so easy and they had no issues, or having people come up and say, your customer service is absolutely amazing.
Yes.
They helped me when I was stuck. Just so you know, we are Central Time Zone. We're based out of Wisconsin. So Central Time, the two gals out here are absolutely phenomenal. I couldn't do my job without them.
Gosh, no, I'd still be trying to figure out how to put a hinge on a cabinet.
So, all right. So we're going to turn it back to you, Barbie. We've got one more cabinet to show you, and then we're going to show you these amazing chairs. So
I do have a question though, before you slip away and while it's fresh in my mind. Is there a weight limit for the machines on the part that goes up and down?
So on this one with the manual lift, it is 45 pounds.
Okay.
With our hydraulic and our electric, because they are a dual rail, they are 55 pounds. So most every single machine out there,
Yeah,
will
even
be-
your new ones, your Avenir, if you go back to the Lumis, the Radiants, go back to the Solaris, those machines by themselves are 44 pounds. So the machine itself, while it wouldn't fit in that opening, that lift will actually accommodate that. So every machine that fits in that opening, that hydraulic assist will help bring it to the top.
And like, Scott said earlier, we do a lot of extensive testing here. Our product development guy loves to bring out his bricks and everything like that. So we use a pile of bricks on these lifts for an extensive period of time to make sure that it can hold those, because they are making these machines a lot bigger and a lot heavier.
Yeah.
And so we just want to make sure that nothing's going to happen to these babies when they're sitting.
Good.
Here, so.
Cool.
Great question, Barbara.
Well, thank you.
All right. We'll see you back in a moment.
All right. Okay. So the Krista sewing cabinet is a steal of a deal. That is only $999. So that's a savings of $700 because the regular price is $1,699. And that's a great cabinet. I'm very impressed with it. So that is called the Krista. So we'll be able to see what's up next. I love the Aero cabinets. They are well made and a lifetime guarantee on them. Okay, we're good.
Scott's tying the shoe.
Yes.
I mean, it wouldn't be right if I was actually
We don't
ready.
want it to trip. Okay, you want to move that to the side for a second? So the next one we have here is our Harriet cabinet. So this one also is an amazing cabinet and has a great special right now for you guys. It is available in white and teak.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, because the teak
It did really well
it has done exceptionally well.
for the month
that
of March. Ooh.
We are out of the teak until the end of April. But don't fear, if you want teak, just get your order in. And when we get more of them in, we'll
Yes,
get
they'll
them
be
shipped out
turned
to you
right back
right
out.
away. So don't worry, you'll still get it at that great price. You'll just have to wait a little bit for it because we didn't expect it to do so well. So
It's funny which colors take off which time of
normally
year.
white is our prominent
yeah.
seller, and this time it flipped on us, and teak all of a sudden
Just said, hey, hey, hi there, world.
So Harriet, as you can see, and I'm gonna let you know what the size is when it's completely down. When it's closed up is only 3.5 feet by 20 inches.
It's tiny.
It is tiny. So it's less than 2 feet wide. So we're going to say 1.5 feet. We'll just say 1.5 feet.
1.5 feet works.
All right. But look how expansive this thing opens up to. Now, there is an option to add on a quilt leaf. The quilt leaf does not come with this cabinet, but you can definitely order that to put on at a later date. So it opens up here. And so now when it's completely open is 7 feet by 20 inches. Comes with that well cover. Does also, again, have that 3-position hydraulic lift. This one, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, can only be hydraulic. So because it's part of the Aero line. So again, reiterating with the Aero line, has a 10-year warranty on it. And just has those plastic casters, but still they're heavy duty plastic casters. So you've got your 4 drawers on the right hand side.
It's the best part. Right hand side drawer storage.
Right hand drawer storage. Again, with the Aero line, it doesn't have those soft closing drawers, but
Is there
still high
a
quality.
side view?
He's got one right over here.
Ethan, click the side view real quick. So we talk about with the kangaroo cabinets. That's front view. So we talk about perfect. There we go. So with the kangaroo cabinets, we talk about soft closing drawers. This drawer slide, it's still a metal drawer slide.
So
it's
like
not
a kitchen drawer.
Exactly. It's not a tongue and groove where it's just wood sliding in there. No, these are all metal drawer slides. With that roller ball at the back. So the difference is just if you're mad at your quilt,
you'll actually be able to hear yourself.
This one actually slams shut, whereas the soft closing ones, if you put your binding on wrong and you have it too far over, and then you have to take your binding off, this drawer would actually slam.
You would actually your significant other or others in the house would actually hear you be frustrated.
Janet would know. What did he do this time?
So then it also comes, it's got this beautiful cubby here. It's got the 4 hooks, so you can hang your rotary cutter, your scissors. So it's just such a great cabinet. And so, like I said, the quilt leaf, there is an optional quilt leaf that you can purchase to put on the back here. And the nice thing about that is it actually slides.
It's adjustable.
So you can attach it and you can have it over here. You can have it right in the center.
Another reason to do the electric slide. So it may not have an electric lift, but the quilt leaf slides back and forth.
It's not an electric quilt leaf, but
it still slides.
An adjustable quilt leaf.
Still slides. Any reason to dance, I'm up for it. So Harriet, we already talked about colors. Yeah, Harriet. So she's available in the white and the teak. Teak did super duper well for the month of March, so that'll be a couple weeks before that ships out. But again, like Valerie said, the great thing, and Barbie will show the slide for the promotion on this. These are at an unbeatable price, and to make sure you're getting that special price, if you really like that teak color, get that in. That secures the sale price for you. and then it'll be on its way shortly.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and people are willing to wait. And again,
What's the opening size for this one?
So this one is the same exact, actually all the cabinets we've showed you today are all the same size opening. So 23 3/4 by 12 1/2 has that hydraulic lift. Again, what you want to remember, if you have your Solarises, your Luminaires, your Janome or your Bernina 990s, wow.
CM17, 990, same thing.
Those larger ones, definitely reach out to, Authorized. They can talk to you about the Sydney Light, and show you those options.
There's
well.
a solution for those. So outside of that, those very select few, super duper machines.
Yes.
Not that they're not all super duper.
Golly.
I'm on something this afternoon. So outside of that select couple really, really, really large ones, almost every machine on the market will fit in all of the cabinets that you have seen today. Those custom inserts, those are available. Again, you just have to let Authorized know what your machine is, so that way they can let Valerie know when they send in the order for your cabinet. Hey, who do we got? We got Brenda, and maybe Brenda's got a Memory Craft 6700, just because that's what I personally sew on. I should say that's one of them. Let Authorized know. They'll make sure that Valerie has that insert cut specifically for your machine, for your cabinet, and that'll come directly to your house as well.
There's one caveat about this cabinet here.
See what?
It can't be shipped fully assembled.
But wait. Yes, it can. So, just so everyone knows, I talk with my hands a lot.
He thinks he's a magician.
Anyway, I don't know what that was. So yes, we do have an option for these to go assembled. So if you wanted to have the Harriet cabinet in white or teak, I'll sign off on it.
Okay.
So this is for Authorized only.
He's my boss. So it'll fall on his shoulders. So,
yes.
Yes. So you can get this one fully assembled either to your house or to the store.
Absolutely. Or it can come to you unassembled really, really quickly.
Unassembled.
Unless it's teak.
It comes in 3 boxes. So when things do come, it is flat pack. It comes via FedEx if you're getting these shipped directly to your home. And, again, we have all replacement parts and pieces for whatever you need. And we can get those shipped out to you. So definitely the quicker way to go is to get it unassembled, except unless you want the teak color.
Unless you want the teak. Outside of teak with the Harriet, the quicker version is unassembled with all of the cabinets except for teak Harriet.
But look at how easy this is. And
She's so cute.
There's a magnet in the front. It just closes right up and attaches.
That's it.
And look how small it gets. I mean,
1, 2,
again,
3.
Another piece of furniture that doesn't look
Don't
like
even
a
know.
sewing cabinet.
No.
So you can easily use this for a party. You can, put a tablecloth over the top and just
totally
use it as an extension to your buffet. So, but we're going to pass it back to Barbie. And then, Barbie, we're going to come to your favorite part of the show, and we will be right back.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you. Okay, wow. So $699 for the Harriet. That is a great cabinet. This would be great for a child that wants to learn how to sew too. It's just, I just love all these cabinets. So the regular price is $1,299, and that is a savings of $600. So like they said, you can get it put together. So, and we do deliveries too, right here from the store. So it just depends on where you live. So definitely come see us, give us a call, because these are great deals. And these deals are from Thursday to Thursday today. So just hurry up, make up your mind which cabinet you want so we can get it for you. Because you want one. All right. Woohoo, the chairs.
We're back. We have these absolutely amazing original Arrow sewing chairs. So
it's the #1 selling sewing chair in North America.
It is the #1 selling sewing chair. As you saw Scott demo throughout the entire show so far, the comfort and the accessibility and the ease of moving in these throughout your sewing space.
But why are they comfortable?
Why are they comfortable? So They are comfortable. They are adjustable in height from 18 to 22 inches. So if you have short little legs like Scott, so when he puts it all the way up, he can't touch the floor, or you put it down and you want your legs at a 90-degree angle. And that is the key point right there.
That's
you
the
want to
magic.
have your knees at a 90-degree angle. You want to have your backside all the way to the back. You want your small of your back to hit that lumbar support.
Oh, it's
And
magic.
that is just going to give that sense of relief on your shoulders and your neck. And you're not going to have anything tight or sore. So you sit there. And the nice thing too is even when you're sewing and you lean forward just a little bit, it's still cradling
provides
the
that support
small
back
of your
here.
back right there, right where you need it. Scott, we get a lot of people that walk past these at our shows and they're like, oh, those are cute chairs.
How can they be
They
comfortable?
can't be comfortable. But then as soon as they sit down, and even Barbie said it earlier too, she has a whole bunch of people that come into the store, and until they sit on it and they're like, oh, this is absolutely amazing. It just hits you right where you need it to be. It's got that 5-star base. So if you drop something on the floor and you go to reach and get it, you're not going to topple off of the chair. And they come in such fun colors. But they also have one amazing feature of it.
Well, lots of amazing features, but the funnest one of all.
The funnest feature of them all
Is it? No, not that one. Wait.
What are you
Is it this
doing?
It's
Yep.
this one.
So it has under the seat storage. So you can store,
There it
like
is.
this one, we have candy bars and soda.
And I didn't even eat any out of this one yet.
So it's a great place to store those treats. It's a great place to store your machine manual. If you're going to have it right by your machine, you might as well have your manual in it. It's also a great place to put your extra threads, your scissors, your rotary cutters. I have people that use this as a storage for when they travel. They put their fine jewelry or stuff in there so that they know that nobody's going to look inside their chair.
Who would think that the chair?
Yeah, who
top
would think
lifts
that
up?
the chair? So
Who would think it's
so
piano
we
bench?
have 5 fun, bright, vibrant prints, and then we have 6 solid colors that also can work in any sort of sewing room. So if you don't want the wild and crazy ones, we have other options right
The
here. for you.
Royals. They're the Royal collection.
They are the Royal collection. Scott, why don't you tell them what the names of these are in the front?
Are we doing the up close? Yeah. Okay,
Nah,
we'll
we're
just
good.
do it like this. Okay, so this one is our good dog. And if you can see, sort of.
You can kind of lift
So-
up the seat too a little bit. They might be able
I'll
to.
just pick the whole
Oh,
thing
pick
up.
the whole thing up. There we go.
Hey, that's a great demo. The chairs are not heavy. The
No.
chairs are 27 pounds, and they work fantastic to take with you. If you're going to a class, going to a retreat,
Yeah,
going to your
you just
guild
put it
meeting.
down in the lower seat, in the lowest position, and you flip
Turn
it
it
upside down
upside
on your
down.
back seat.
It's perfect. Okay, so this is our good dog. It's all a whole mix of different dog shadows. I am a dog person. This is our cat's meow. I am gonna say the cat's meow is up there.
I love it.
So the cat's meow, it's all the same silhouette, but what's so fun about it is that inside is a different pattern of each one of the kitty cats. So again, I'm a dog person.
Me too.
I like the cat chair.
I
So
do too.
then we get to our sewing notions, and there we go. There we go. Look at that. So you've got all sorts of fun notions on there, and just a hodgepodge of colors that just say, "Hi, this is my sewing chair." And then now we're going to go from "Hi, this is my sewing chair" to an exclamation of "This is my sewing chair." This is my personal favorite. This is the Alexander Henry, the
That
So
is our
Wow,
number
So
one
Now.
seller, too.
Our best-selling SKU. It is, if you looked up vibrant in a picture dictionary, it would be the
Yes.
So Wow, So Now. And not to take away, but our second bestseller is our bright buttons. And I mean, I guess I don't need to explain that. I mean, it's bright,
It's bright buttons.
bright buttons. Okay, coming down
All
the
right.
line.
So I'm going to start in the back here. So for you people who love your reds, so we have our Madame Scarlet. I am not picking up the chair. I'm just going to pick up the seat.
That's the way smarter way to do it.
Then we have our Royal Purple. So if you love your purple color. Then we have our Lady Gray right here. We have our Duchess Blue, our Baroness Black.
And my
But
favorite
my favorite too, because
for
it's
solids. My favorite solid.
favorite
Solid.
solids, yes, is our which way? Princess Hazel. So if you look inside here, there's all bunch of different colors of blues and reds and greens and purples, and it's not just a plain tan chair.
It's not tan.
No. Nope.
It looks tan,
So-
but it's not tan. You have to see it in
So
person.
these chairs, again, have a 3-year warranty. They have a 300-pound weight limit, but absolutely amazing. A must-have. You're able to get up and close to your sewing machine, to your project. It's going to give you that support on your back. They're pretty and they're pretty comfortable.
Daggone comfortable.
They're doggone comfortable. So we're going to turn it back to you, Barbie.
She's there somewhere.
Muted. All right. I'm
There
back.
she is.
Yes.
She was sitting in her chair snoozing. That's what she was doing.
I know. I just love those chairs. All the colors. So what are we selling these chairs for, Aaron? All right. So MSRP is $449 and they are on special for $329. And I'm telling you, you have to sit in this chair to appreciate it. It is so comfortable. And it's a hydraulic sewing chair, so you can raise it or lower it. And you've just got to come in and try this chair out. And again, that's on sale from Thursday to Thursday also. Yes, most definitely.
Scott had to get going to another meeting, so I was happy that he was able to join us for all of it. But, you know,
Yeah.
everybody here that's watching for Authorized, you guys have, you know, a great selection of cabinets to choose from to be able to get homes for your sewing machines. Also, getting a nice, comfortable chair to be able to sit on while you are sitting there doing the projects that you love to do.
Yes, definitely. You've got to have the right furniture.
Yes.
I love
Yep.
it all. Yes. And thank you so much, Valerie, for all
Oh,
this
you're welcome.
information. I just love when you and Scott are on. It's fun.
Yes. Now, I understand there might be a giveaway that you guys are going to do.
Yes, we do
Oh,
a giveaway.
awesome.
So if we get up to 100 viewers, we will give away a $100 gift card. But today it is a $50 gift card. So
Awesome.
When we do the giveaway,
Yes.
do you want to talk about the surgery?
Oh, yes, we do have an event that I need to talk about too that's coming up. And we're going to have Sandra Swick for our Bernina Serger class. This is for people that want to see what that serger is all about. It's the 890 serger. If you don't own it, this is definitely the event to come to, because you're going to get so much information on this machine and you get to do hands-on. So it is a fabulous serger. So definitely get signed up. That is April 4th or 5th. It's only $49 to come to the event, and you're going to get lunch, and it's from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. So it's one day on the 4th or the 5th for $49. So bring a friend, come in and have fun for the day and check out this wonderful serger. Okay, all right. So for today, our secret word for the drawing is going to be kiwi. So capital K-I-W-I. So start typing. And we'll see who's going to win today.
And they get a free kiwi with their cabinets. Oh,
Yes, I know. You can't go wrong. I just love these cabinets.
oh, we got a lot of people putting their.
Yep, their word in.
Ready for that.
Mhm. Some of the girls are in a sewing class next door to us.
They're not
They've been
paying
watching
attention
us
right now.
on-
They're all putting in kiwi
Yes.
as their stitches. They go whoop whoop.
Love it. I love seeing all our people on here.
You're typing fast today.
Yeah, they are. And they're getting it right.
You must be excited.
Capitalizing it and everything.
Yes.
Mhm.
Hmm. Wow. Up to 40, 41.
Rosa might
Okay.
have to type it in again. I think
Oh, Rosa, you may want to retype
just the capital K.
a capital K. I can't see behind the camera.
Yeah.
Sure.
You're my eyes.
She got
Oh, she got it? Okay. All right. So 41 entries.
41 entries, 42
Mhm.
on.
Yes. Do we
So-
want to do the drawing?
I think we can.
Okay, let's do it.
Val, give me the word.
Okay, let's do it. I'm anxious to see who wins. Slowing down. Carlin, you're the winner today. And I think she's next door in the class. At least she was yesterday. So. Love it. Congratulations. And don't forget, our surgery event is April 4th and 5th, and it's only $49. So if you don't own a serger, come to this and see what it's all about, because Sandra Swick is wonderful. We just love her here. And thank you, Valerie, for sharing your cabinets with us today.
Yes,
And my
absolutely.
favorite
Thank you so much for having us on. We absolutely
thank
love partnering with you on Thumbs Up Thursday. And I hope you and the rest of your viewers have a wonderful day.
You too. Thank you so much.
All right. Bye-bye now.
Bye.